Greetings, I'm Craig Smizer with RE/MAX Capital City. Welcome to the February 2015 edition of How's the Market in Steiner Ranch. With this edition, I'm retiring the new construction data I used to provide. With just 3 neighborhoods left to build in Steiner, 2 of which are mostly complete, it doesn't make sense for me to track them anymore. Further, the MLS doesn't capture all new construction home sales, so it has always been an incomplete picture anyway. So let's go ahead and roll with the new January numbers, all of which are for resale homes only. In January, 9 homes closed in Steiner Ranch, which was down 10% from January 2014. Now, before I give you the pricing stats, I always like to mention that 1-month figures can be very skewed because it's a small data set. In this instance, 9 homes this year versus 10 years last year. Very small. This month, more than any that I can recall, we need this disclaimer because of the 9 homes that sold this year, 2 were over $1 million. Now, to put that number in perspective, for all of 2014, we sold 8 homes over $1 million. So you can see why the numbers I'm about to give are not going to be indicative of the Steiner Ranch market overall. In January, the median price increased 7.8% to $498,500. Now that looks pretty good and in line. But the average price of a resale home increased a jaw-dropping 63.5% to over $803,000. The average price per square foot increased by almost 31% to $181.67. Averages are misleading, which is why the most widely quoted statistic for housing prices is the median price. Again, I provide the monthly stats because I know people like to keep tabs on them, but I prefer to look at longer time frames. So let's compare the prices from the past 6 months to the corresponding 6-month period a year prior. The median price of a resale home increased 8.7% to almost $425,000. The average price increased by 19% to over $532,000, and the average price per square foot increased 9.4% to over $152. The number of available resale homes in January was 50, up 56.3% from last January. While this is an increase from last year, the inventory is still fairly low at just over a 2-month supply of homes on the market. And as I record this in February, the number of available homes is quite a bit lower. Now, once again this year, we have a low inventory right now, so if you're thinking of selling and want to avoid the increase of supply that will come in May, then you should contact me today. Across Steiner, the January sales ranged from a low of $380,000 to a high of $2,850,000. The average sales price to list price ratio was 97.9%, and for homes that closed in January, the average days on market was 83. Again, with the small data set, it took just a few homes with very long times on the market to inflate this number. I expect that there will be quite a drop next month. As always, my website allows you to look at summary and detailed data for each Steiner Ranch neighborhood. Simply go to realestateinAustin.com and click on the big red Search Sold Data button towards the bottom of the page. If you have any real estate related questions, please don't hesitate to call me at 512-650-7300 or email me at craig@realestateinAustin.com. Thanks for watching How's the Market in Steiner Ranch.